guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a Q&A because I feel like there's a lot of things you guys might have had questions about, and I am here to provide the answers. So I asked in the Helloians Facebook group, which I will link below, if you had any questions for me, and you guys had a ton of questions, some harder than others. The first question is from Jillian, and she asked for a plants and cats update, as well as a bunch of other questions. So, plants and cats. Plants are doing great. I've had a few little mishaps here and there with lighting. It's been very, very hot here in Michigan, so there's been some leaf burning that's been going on. I know, super dramatic, really riveting stuff. But as far as cats go, Gallifrey turned 3 yesterday on the 7th, so that was very exciting. And then Tardis turns 9 in August. I don't know Tardis's exact birthday because I adopted him from a shelter, but I think his gotcha day is August 27th. So that's all very, very exciting. She also wanted to know updates on the dogs I've been babysitting often. So we're going to get sad pretty early in this video. So Cadence was Alex's parents' dog, the light golden retriever that we had been watching for a couple of months as they transitioned to moving to Virginia. She left our care, and unfortunately she died. She passed away, and it was really sad, and I think the time I had with her was amazing, and I really appreciated it. I got to spend so much time with her, and she became my little best friend. We were always together, so it was really sad that she passed, and it's bumming me out. It's bumming me out real bad. But then we had to put my mom's German Shepherd down about a month ago now. Just a lot of loss going on in my life this year, guys. So that was really, really sad too. He was just getting way too sick. He had hip dysplasia. He's had this pancreas issue for most of his life, and it was time. He was in a lot of pain. And so we got to say goodbye to him, which was really nice. Bancroft, however, which is my mom's golden retriever, and her therapy team, they're a team, so she'll take him to hospice and hospitals and stuff. She hasn't done it now since COVID and everything, but he goes to the store with her every day, and she is inseparable. They're always together, and I think he's really helped her through this grieving process, and I'm just really happy that Bancroft is with her, and they're always together, and they're so cute. All right, let's try to get to something. Oh, her next question was thoughts on the latest EC drama. And I also think someone asked, are you going to continue to buy more Erin Condren products? So these two kind of go together. And I'm not going to go into all of the drama that happened in detail because that would be a long-ass video, and I'm not here for that. And I'm not one for muck raking. The muck is there. I don't need to rake it. And also, raking is very tiring work. So, my thoughts on the EC drama and along with, will I continue to purchase Erin Condren products? The short answer is yes. The long answer, if you don't know anything about this, I will leave a couple of resources down in the description so you can check it out and learn about it and develop your own opinions. But I think the steps they've made as Erin Condren as a person and Erin Condren and the brand have been really, really productive, and I think they're the right moves, and I think they're learning and educating themselves about their biases and everything. So I'm more disappointed in the person, Erin Condren, and less of the brands, and it's very hard to separate the two. I think I can do it easier because I do own my own businesses, so I understand how they kind of get convoluted. Erin Condren Designs, the company, I will continue to purchase from because they are amazing people. They're an entire company, and the actions of one should not affect the actions of that entire company. I don't want to go too far into it. There's other questions, but I think that answers your questions. Jillian asked a lot, so the last one is future meetup plans. Most definitely. I would love to do a meetup. I have rescheduled and canceled so many times, and I definitely still want to do it. I have all these goodies just waiting for you guys for the swag and everything. So there will be a meetup, but it will be when it's safe to do so and a little bit after when it's safe to do so, just to make sure that everything is copacetic. All right, I think I'm going to just read the entire comment with all the questions and then go back and answer those. You guys had a lot, like bulky, like 6 questions in one. So Jennifer asked for a mental health update, therapy still, your mama's well-being and how she likes her condo, going back to the store, is it open, are you having classes or craft time with social distancing, fave quarantine food, and food you've missed during quarantine. So mental health update. I am no longer going to therapy. I actually stopped going about a month or 2 before my dad passed away, which seemed like a perfect time to go back. But I just feel like I'm really at a Zen balance, and I found myself saying the same things over and over again in therapy, and it just didn't seem like a productive use of time. So I still journal. I journal a lot now, and I also do some meditation, and I'm on medication for my depression. I've actually lowered my dose, which is really exciting. And oddly enough, despite everything that's been going on, I feel very at peace inwardly with my mental health, with my well-being. I'm eating better. I'm trying to be active even though I hate the heat and I'm just sweating like constantly. And I just feel like I'm in a really good place. So mom's well-being, I think having the store back open was a huge help for her. She's a very like active person. She likes doing things. I am cut from the same cloth. We are both busybodies and we like being active. So having the store back open has been super helpful for her. She loves her condo. Her condo is amazing, and I think having that fresh start and being able to design and create something that's hers and that doesn't remind her of the past is really helpful. And we've been spending a lot of family time together. My sister and her husband have been coming up a lot, and we've just been hanging out and playing badminton and just laughing and watching Hamilton, and I think it's been really good and positive. So I'm very eager to see what this next chapter holds for her. She's so strong of a human. Like, she is the strongest person I've ever met, and I'm very fortunate to know her, and then I also get to be her daughter, which is really awesome. For the store has been open for a couple of weeks now. We are not doing any classes. Everyone has to wear a mask when they come in. We've created that divider that I posted on Instagram to help protect my mom, and we're just kind of easing into it. COVID's no joke, and I don't want my mom getting sick, and I don't want our attendees getting sick or our, what are they called? Customers, that's the word. So we're just taking it really slow. My fave quarantine food. We've been cooking a lot of steak. We've been grilling out a lot, which has been super awesome. But I really miss Olive Garden. And I know you could go back and like still eat there, but I don't want to expose myself unnecessarily for endless soup and salad. So I'm going to wait for that, but I definitely miss just mowing down on that lunch special. Apollonia wanted a store update, composting update, anything and everything. So composting. Alex and I have been composting. Like, I always joke we're 3 chickens away from being full-blown hippies. Like, no lie. We have a worm farm, and we also compost. Right now, we're mostly composting with our worms. It's going super well. It's actually a lot easier than I think we anticipated. We just put our scrap food, bury it in some dirt, and the worms just eat it, and it creates a worm tea, and then we get new soil. So it's been going really well, and it helps us feel like we're doing our part. We still don't use straws, and we are still composting outside, but that takes a lot longer than doing like worm farming. We also are reducing our plastic bag usage. Like, we use reusable bags in the store, but we also have reusable like Ziploc bags that we use as well. Dawn asked, what the heck are you doing with that worm farm? Well, I think that kind of answered that too. Christine, what prompted you to build your business? And what is your favorite part of vlogging? I started my company in 2014 after a trip to Italy, where I just felt so inspired by this tiny little stationery store, this woman who didn't speak any English, and she was just following her passion and her dream. And I've always loved writing, and I've always loved letters and scrapbooking and stationery. Not necessarily that I'm any good at those things, but I just really wanted to create something that was mine. I was working in a marketing department for a university, and I just felt like I was really restricted by the rules and guidelines of branding, which totally makes sense. You don't want to like put pastel colors when you have a clear brand to follow. So I wanted to create something that was me and that I could putz with and work on, and that made me excited to wake up. I want to constantly have something that makes me excited to wake up every day. And I think that's like the ultimate life goal, is to be excited to get up every day. My favorite part of vlogging, I think, is a little selfish. I like being able to capture my family's memories, and we recently digitized all of our VHSs and our like weird tapes from the past, and watching those videos and watching my sister and I grow up together and my family and my dad, it's so emotional, and it's making me tear up now just thinking about like those memories have been captured and preserved, and those are only a tiny fraction of my childhood. So vlogging is a kind of a way to capture those memories and share them with you, which I love doing. I love sharing with you, but I think it's more of a selfish thing. Like, even if no one watched, I'd still vlog because it's capturing Alex and my relationship and my cats and my family. And I have footage of my dad that I would seriously be upset if I didn't have that. And it's really, really magical, and I'm actually working harder to capture certain moments from vlogs and putting them on SD cards at the end of the year, and then putting it in my photo books, so that way things aren't just on YouTube willy-nilly. I've specifically captured videos that represent that year. Maybe I'll do a video about that. If you guys are interested how I capture memories throughout the year, there's a few things I do. Yeah, that might be interesting. My husband asked, "Why you so cute?" I don't have answers for you, baby. Erica is such a sweetie. She asked, "What are 3 things we could do to support you? And how is your Animal Crossing island?" Like, the best questions. It's just so nice. 3 things you could do. You can follow this channel. You could subscribe to this channel, or share it with someone you think would like it. I don't know why this is making me so uncomfortable. Yeah, so you could do that. You could purchase from our website, ohhelloco.com. What's the 3rd thing? You can just talk to me on the internet. That'd be really awesome. I think my favorite part about all of this is getting to know you guys and the relationships. And I know people come and go. There's some people that at the beginning of the company were super active and I talk to all the time, and their lives change. I get that, but I miss them and I wonder what's going on with them. And sometimes I'll write them a letter or reach out to them on Facebook just to see what they're up to. So just staying in contact and being friends. I think that'd be really awesome. My Animal Crossing island, I almost forgot that question, is going really well. I don't know what specifically to say about it. I have started using amiibo cards. So I basically feel like I'm playing God, and I invited all the people I wanted to my island. So they're hella cute and super adorable. And I've just been really enjoying, what have I been enjoying? DIY recipes are kind of my obsession right now, like collecting all the recipes. And they did the update where you could go swimming now. So I've been basically incredibly obsessed with that. All right, I think I'll be able to get through all of these. It might be a longer video for me, but I'm going to try. So Lee asked, what would you recommend using, a phone or a camera to shoot videos? And if so, what do you recommend for a broke person wanting to make YouTube videos? Use your phone, for sure. Buy a little tripod or something and use your phone to film the videos. I worry that people think they need a whole setup, like lights and everything. Like, sure, that helps keep a consistent look to your videos, but at the end of the day, creating content is the most important part, and expressing yourself is more important than the quality of that expression. I don't think expression has a limit. So just use your phone, get out there, give it a try, and you probably already have a phone, so then you don't have to spend any money. Megan asked, what's the trick to perfect chocolate mousse? Don't heat the egg mixture too quickly. Let that custard take its time, or you're going to make scrambled eggs. Kelly asks, what's been your go-to craving meal, junk food during quarantine? I really have been obsessed with Hello Panda like snacks. They're these little like crackers that are filled with chocolate. They are terrible for you, and I just mow those, I was about to swear, those mothers down. I just eat those like crazy. Jillian also asked, how's your baking adventures going? They're going really well, but I'm trying not to bake too much because Alex and I are trying to eat healthier, so me just constantly throwing out different types of muffins is really not the best way to approach a healthier lifestyle. Lee asked for some planner system updates. Currently, I'm using the Erin Condren Daily Duo, and that's like my only planner right now. I know. What? Casey asks if we're planning on having children in the future. The future is unknown, Casey. I think Alex and I would make good parents, and I like the idea of having kids, but there are so many unknown factors and health questions. So we'll see. We'll see what happens and what life brings to us. And I feel like that's kind of my approach on everything. Like, there's so much unknown that it's best just to go with the flow, be in control of what you can be in control of, and not worry about the other stuff. The last question is from Amy, and she asked, will you ever do custom stickers again or come up with more stickers? Yes, so it's just me. I am planning to do a custom monthly fonts sale thing and maybe some like custom blobbies. I think I'll probably do it maybe in August, so a little bit of time so you can get your custom stickers. And I'm still releasing things once a month, and I think the next release is coming up next week. So there's still stuff coming out. It's just not as frequent. A lot of the planner hype has died down. I feel like there's so many options out there that it's not really like my main focus or main source of income anymore. So it's more of a hobby again, which I love, and it makes me more excited to work on it. So yeah, there's definitely more stuff coming down the pipeline and in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Well, there you go, a long video, but I hope it answered some of your questions you've been wondering, and thank you guys so much for being interested in my life enough to ask the questions and see how I'm doing. It's just really, really sweet of you guys, and I really appreciate our friendship. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss more videos from me. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave any further questions you have in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.